Hi, welcome to 2 Minutes with Tim, a new feature here on the Ask Tim blog and podcast. I'm your host, Tim Dodge, Research Director and Media Relations Director for IABNY, and I want to talk to you for 2 minutes about a question I've been getting from IABNY members lately, and that's Canadian auto insurance ID cards. There's been some confusion about that, and rightfully so, because we've gotten some mixed messages about that. So I want to tell you what I know right now. A few years ago, I was told by a gentleman at the Ontario Brokers Association that the Canadian auto ID cards, those yellow cards that you may be familiar with, were not strictly necessary, that they eliminated a certain hassle factor if you got pulled over by a provincial trooper north of the border, that if the trooper recognized the name on your American ID card, there wouldn't be a problem, but if it was an unfamiliar name, then there might be more of a problem. So that's what I was told at the time. Since then, however, I've checked a few sources, the Canadian Tourist Bureau, the U.S. Department of State, and what the U.S. State Department's website says is that you do need Canadian insurance ID cards when you're driving in Ontario or Quebec or whatever province you happen to be in. The Canadian Tourist Bureau is a little bit unclear on this, so my feeling is it's better to be safe than sorry, that you should be advising your insureds who may be vacationing in Canada that they should obtain the Canadian ID card. Now, if the companies that you represent have filed the proper power of authority filings with the provincial governments in Canada, then there shouldn't be a problem. They should be able to give you a supply of these ID cards. So check with your marketing reps, check with your underwriters, and see what you need to do to get the Canadian ID card so you can give them to your customers. Now, we have a brochure available on the IABNY website that you can print off and give to people to tell them what they need to do about traveling in Canada. So I hope that helps. I hope that answers your questions. I'm Tim Dodge, and you've been listening to 2 Minutes with Tim.